Yes, I'd like an officer at 829 Stony Brook. Girlfriend just woke me up and swears that she found her severed head of her son in the basement.
Did you go down there?
In a bucket. I went down, I can't tell what the fuck it is. Part of my language, I'm kind of a little freaked out.
Whose head is it?
She's claiming it's her son.
How old is her son?
24, 25?
Has he been missing, or?
No, he was here yesterday with some chick, and then now all of a sudden nobody's here.
Where's the rest of the body at?
Here I am.
24-year-old Taylor Schabusiness was charged with the murder of Shad Thyrion after she strangled him during rough sex while high on crystal meth. After he was dead, she continued to perform sex acts with the body for hours. When she was done, she dismembered him, removed his organs, and had his head in a blood-filled bucket. This is Howtodealyt. Sub, like, and share please. They can be found below. Taylor Coronado was born on November 23, 1997 in Chicago. Her family moved to Wisconsin while she was in the 4th grade. Her childhood wasn't an easy one. Her mother passed away when she was 12 years old. As an adolescent, she had been receiving mental health treatments. Later on, she began self-medicating with all sorts of drugs. During her free time, she would create bead art and dream catchers to sell them online. She would even take selfies with photos of serial killers, like seen here taking a pic with local town star Jeffrey Dahmer. She's been in a relationship since a teenager with Warren Chabot and got married on Valentine's Day 2020. Instead of taking her husband's name, they both changed their last name to Schabusiness. And here's where the story of Taylor Schabusiness begins. Warren got locked up later that year on methamphetamine possession charges with intent to deliver, a charge which he claims he was framed for, leaving Taylor Schabusiness out on her own. She had some previous charges, including resisting arrest, drug possession, battery of an officer, and even felony bail jumping. Shad Thyrion was about the same age as Taylor Schabusiness, former lovers who apparently never got over each other. Even while married, and her husband locked up, she would meet up with Shad for some pure, unadulterated, consensual fun. The two met up on Monday night, February 21st, 2022. This was the last time the mother saw Shad Thyrion alive. The two were in Shad's bedroom, partaking in various drugs like marijuana, crystal meth, and antidepressants. After a while, Shad brought in 2 chains, more like dog collars. After Shad put the chain around his neck, getting ready for some sexual intercourse, Taylor proceeded to pull away, tugging a bit harder, and a bit more harder. Watching while his face began turning purple and spitting up blood, she just continued pulling with more force without stopping. Claiming she blacked out at times, she still remembers applying more pressure and admitting in her own words that she liked it. But that wasn't even the worst part. After she noticed he was dead, she continued playing with his member and even performed post-mortem fellatio. She continued by inserting a dildo in his mouth right before inserting it in his keister. While his head was hanging off the edge of the bed, Taylor went upstairs, grabbed some kitchen knives, and began sawing off his head until it fell off into the blood-filled bucket below, along with his severed penis. After his head, she continued dismembering the rest of his body, placing his torso in a storage tote, along with his heart and lungs. Other body parts was placed in plastic bags, and the legs inside a crock pot. She was chopping up his body all day that Tuesday. On February 23rd, 2:30 a.m., Shad's mother heard Taylor's van door being slammed shut, then being driven away. Seeing that the basement light was still on, she went downstairs to check on her son. Noticing a towel over a bucket by the bottom of the stairs, she lifted it. To her shock, and any parent's nightmare, she found her son's severed head inside that bucket, along with a couple of knives. Shad's mother had her male companion call the police and to come over to investigate. Being as Taylor was the last person seen with the victim, police pulled up to Taylor's apartment. Upon arriving on the scene, blood was found by her van and on the floor. Taylor came out of the apartment and froze when she saw the officers. While putting on the cuffs, they noticed dry blood smeared on her hoodie, sweatpants, and hands. When an officer asked Schabusiness if she knew why they were there, she said, "Because of my warrant for my arrest." Searching her van, police found a crock pot with the legs inside and additional human body parts. She was then taken back to the police station to be interviewed by detectives. While being questioned, and even during the trial, she would smile and enjoyed confessing to some of the heinous and disgusting acts she committed, expressing zero remorse. She even attacked her lawyer in court before being taken down and restrained on the ground. On July 26, 2023, Taylor Schabusiness was charged with first-degree murder, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault. On September 26th, she was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.